Hey Thickies, welcome back to Thick Girls Guide, or welcome if you're new here. This is your official guide for all things fashion, lifestyle, and traveling. And in today's video, I have another BloomChic haul for you. So definitely stay tuned because I've got some really great pieces from them. Plus, there's a discount code as well. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button though, join the Thick Girl gang, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into it. Alright, so in this BloomChic haul, I've got quite a few pieces, so definitely grab a snack, grab a drink, settle in, because it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. Of course, I do show you guys how to style a lot of the items and give you all the information about them too. And if you haven't tried BloomChic, you can definitely check out my previous videos, but I obviously adore them. I do BloomChic hauls quite frequently. And I just think they're a really great plus size brand that really tries to cater to the plus size community, make sure that our clothing is fitting well, and they're giving us flattering styles. So everything will be linked down below, including the accessories that I feature in the video, as long as things are still available. So let's dive into the fun part and do the try on. All right, so this brown dress, I was a little iffy on, because it's not a color I usually am drawn to. I really don't like browns very much, to be honest. Not that maybe they don't look good on me. I'm just not a fan of brown colored clothing. I don't know, I could do like some kind of tans, but I usually prefer like with like a neutral color, blacks, grays, usually cream colors over white, but I do white as well. But never really drawn to the shade of brown particularly for like dresses and whatnot. But they sent it to me, so of course I'm gonna try it on. We're gonna try it out, get out of my comfort zone a little bit. And you know what? I don't hate it. I do think it's a very classic silhouette. It's a very modest dress, so it does button all the way up. Now you can unbutton it if you want to, but it would have to kind of stay flipped open, kind of like that, which it naturally just goes up to your neck. It's not uncomfortable at all with like how high the neckline goes or anything like that. But it does come with a little belt as well, which I think is cute, kind of helps give it a definition on the waist. Of course, we have pockets. And this is a size 4, it is true to size. And this, I mean, it's a very simple dress. Now, I do recommend having a simple dress in your wardrobe, so something like this. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. Obviously it's modest, so great for church, or if you're like a school teacher or something like that, where you just need to be a bit more covered up, then this is a great dress option. It only comes in this brown so far. So I'm kind of hoping that BloomChic releases it in maybe a couple other colors, like in black, or maybe a cream color would be really pretty. It feels like a cotton material, so I'll have to check into like what fabric this actually is. Let me show you how I'd style this one. Now for the sandals, I did put on a white sandal that has some bling on the top of the foot there, and I'll show you the other accessories. So to me, if you're wearing kind of a plain dress, you're definitely gonna have to play up the accessories a little bit more to kind of style the outfit. All right, so what I did to style it is I just added a cream colored bag with it. It does have kind of some snake skin on the handles and whatnot, trying to put in a little bit of like pattern and a little bit more interest here. I threw on one of my gold necklaces. I do like the way gold and brown go together very well. Sunglasses, and then of course the shoe. The other thing that would be super cute, and I have ordered them, but they are not here yet, but some chunky gold bangles. And I mean, they're chunky. So I'll put a picture in here, but I think that would be super cute with it. They just haven't arrived yet from Amazon. So I think that'd be a very, very cute addition, and also just up the ante with the styling a little bit. All right, so this is another jumpsuit from BloomChic. Again, we have the whole orange clown suit debacle last time. And this is kind of a similar style where it's very drapey, it's very oversized, but I can deal with it in black, okay? I will show you how I would style this in a second. So this fabric is very, very soft, similar to the orange one. The orange one was super comfortable. It just, the print and the color just weren't it for me. A lot of you guys liked it though, but I beg to differ. But anyway, So it does have pockets, of course. They're kind of low. They're like, woo, like way down there. The straps on it are adjustable here. And it does kind of go down into a V in the back. And the legs, I mean, obviously very wide leg. It almost looks like a dress. It also doesn't hit the floor on me. I'm 5'8" though. If you are shorter than me, this might be a little too long for you. So this hits me kind of right at my ankle, which is a perfect length for me. And this is how these are supposed to fit. So these kind of jumpsuits have been kind of all the rage, to be honest. And so if you've been looking for one like this, BloomChic has it. They also have it in multiple colors. So there's kind of a rust color, a pink color, I think a green and black, and then one other color. So lots of options. I did put a basic white t-shirt under it. I don't think I would wear this without it because it comes down pretty low and then low in the back. Like the style of it is supposed to be worn with a t-shirt. So let me show you how I style this one though. To style this, again, with my type of silhouette, I think just leaving it unbelted does not look the best. It just is like a brick. So I need something to define my waist to make this wearable and look good. So I did a different belt with it. This was from BloomChic. This is my adorable little heart rhinestone belt that I adore. They no longer have it. So they do have other belts though. So the belts are super, super affordable and they have some really cute ones. So don't sleep on BloomChic's belts because that's where I've gotten a few of them. I don't like to show them because a lot of you can't get it, you know. With this one I had to because the little heart is so cute. And then I have just a blingy white sandal on with it, so picking up kind of more of the black and white. And then I threw on a little woven hat with this one. It's kind of giving me like farmer vibes, but glam farmer, you know, because we have the blingy belt and the blingy shoes, you know. Farming, but keep it glam, you know. So this is how I wear this one out. Again, giving it a little bit of a waist, but overall, like I could see me just lounging around the house in this. So BloomChic has had a ton of wide leg pants this year. I've actually found quite a few that I like. I do really like this print as well. So it's like a black and white print, and then there's a little bit of like a stripe at the bottom of the leg. Now again, keep in mind I'm 5'8". I am pretty tall. You'd have to get these hemmed if you're shorter than me because they hit the floor on me. And I have them pretty high. Like I could pull them a little higher, but like that's just it's not gonna do it. So just keep that in mind. Now this top is also from BloomChic. So this is just kind of a plain tank top, but really soft, nice material. Also comes in a bunch of other colors. So this is great just to layer under things. It has nice thick straps to where you can just wear a regular bra with it. And I'm about that regular bra life. Okay, I'm not trying to wear a strapless bra anymore. I don't have the patience for it. It's uncomfortable and I hate them. So it's not happening. So if I can't wear a regular bra, I'm not buying the piece. That's to the point where I'm at. And so obviously with this kind of style, I would have it tucked in, but I wanted to show you guys the length of it. So it does get pretty long. And then the pants, I did size up to a 5X, which is like their 28, because the fabric on the pants itself is not stretchy. I did not want them to be tight. And then the waistband is elastic. And it also has a drawstring in there. This is an actual functioning drawstring. So, and it's got little tassels on the end there. Okay, and let me show you how I'd style this. Okay, so this is how I would style the wide leg pant and the super cute little tank top. Again, this tank top just brings in a pop of color. There is a bunch of color options with this as well. So perfect to go under a blazer. Again, you could do a denim jacket, some kind of overpiece with this. I just wouldn't get too drapey because the pants already are. And if you do drapey on top of drapey on top of drapey, you're just gonna make yourself look bigger than you actually are, to where it just becomes unflattering and it gets on the line of frumpy. So be careful with that. And then I put on some gold accessories. So I've got a little necklace, little bangle, and the cognac bag, which I thought kind of just brought in another element, another color to the outfit. All right, so this dress, you know, I like it more than I thought I was going to. This kind of style is very in right now. I'm seeing a lot of these type of dresses everywhere, with even like Torrid and Cider, and I mean, Lane Bryant can't get with the times, so not with them. But obviously BloomChic. So a lot of the plus size retailers are kind of doing this overall style dress. And let me come in closer. It is 100% cotton, but there are buttons here to where you can adjust the straps. And then there's like a little pocket here too. Now it does have elastic around the waist here, so it helps to kind of keep it, kind of into your curves and give it a little bit more shape. And then the skirt flows out. I do love that this skirt has like tiers to it, where it almost gives it a little bit more volume, makes it a little bit more flowy. Let me show you how I'd style this one. So for this one, since we're just kind of keeping it casual, I would just do like a crossbody bag. This is my new little leather travel bag from Manoy, so I'll link that down below as well. And then I just put on a little white sneaker to go with it. These are Pumas, and then the white shirt underneath is an Amazon Basics V-neck t-shirt. Also in the winter season, you could transition to the long sleeve to give yourself a little bit more coverage and warmth. Or in the summer season, you could do like a chunky strap, just tank top. You could do a different color under this as well, since it's black. You know, everything just goes with black, so. And then let me come in a little closer for the fabric. It is 100% cotton, and if I didn't say already, this is a size 4, so very true to size as well. So this dress is a little bit different than something I would have picked out myself, but I do actually like it. Kind of a similar style to their normal kind of silhouette, but it's got a lot of tassels on it, which I'll come in closer in a second, as well as kind of beading and sequins down the front. Now this is the type of orange I can get behind. So if I'm going to do like an orangey tone, it's got to be a darker orange. This is almost like a rust color, which I really like for the fall season. And then coming in a little closer here, we have elastic here. Of course, you know, we have pockets, and then it comes down into a V-neck, and this has the kind of like the threading detail and the sequin detail. And we also have almost like crocheting, and then we have little tassels, and then little tassels along the arm as well. So again, I don't have anything like this in my dress collection, so I think this is very cute. This does not come in multiple colors. I believe this is the only color option for this dress, but I do think it's a great kind of summer leading into the fall season transitional dress. Love that it has like the skirt with the little ruffle kind of on the end as well. Very comfortable. This is a size 4, so true to size. Also helps to camouflage a tummy, so tummy friendly, can wear a regular bra with it, and big arm friendly as well. So I definitely have quite a bit of room in the arms here. So this next top is super cute, very, very soft material. When I first came in, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it, because I feel like the embroidery, it is a little bit matronly, but I actually like it on. So I'm not mad at it. The shirt does have like an elastic piece here to help kind of gather this part. It does kind of help camouflage any kind of tummy. And then that's the back. The sleeves are also very comfortable, big arm friendly. Again, you're not gonna feel like they're tight or anything like that. Very stretchy fabric as well. And so I just paired them again with the BloomChic denim, just to show you another top with this pair of jeans. This dress from BloomChic is so stinking cute. I am absolutely obsessed with the pattern and the color of this dress. So it's like a gorgeous kind of deep, rich red-orange terracotta color with like a tan pattern. So let me show you kind of close up here. And then it does have elastic here at the waist. We've got pockets, of course. The straps are adjustable. And then this one is a size 4, so very true to size. With the top part, you have a good amount of coverage, so you could just wear a standard bra with it. You don't have to get fancy or wear one of those ridiculous strapless bras that I hate. They're so uncomfortable. And let me show you how I'd style this one. So to style this dress, I just have a little gold sandal on with it. Put on the trusty old denim jacket. This is my medium wash denim jacket, which I think goes better into the fall season. Threw on some gold bangles and my cute little Manoy leather crossbody to go with it, and you could also do a shoulder bag with it, which is what I've done here. All right, so both of these pieces are from BloomChic. Now this shirt, really nice material, also has this tie. Hold on, let me show you. There, so it kind of brings it in and kind of gives you some curves, and then, you know, you do have to tie it, but I just wanted to show you it without it being tied, so you kind of know what it looks like. And the buttons are real buttons the whole way down, so you do have the option to, you know, make it a little bit higher of a neckline or a little bit lower. And this does come in a bunch of other colors. Now it is kind of long, so my other thought for styling this was leggings and boots for the fall season. So I think that'd be really, really cute. Now these jeans, they are not a skinny jean, and I'm kind of digging them, to be honest. Now these are a size 28, and they are a little bit big in the waist here, so I definitely could have done a 26. I think they sent me the wrong size, because with like a wide leg pant where it's not a stretchy material, I will typically size up, and so these are a little big on me. But everywhere else they fit well, so I'm not mad at it by any means. But I do actually like these. I think they're a straight leg, but they're not too much. I also like the wash of them. They have all the pockets you need. And overall, I do like how this shirt comes down and kind of covers the tummy area as well. I am loving this dress. So you can see it's a midi length. This is a size 4, also has pockets. Super good dress for wear to work. It has great coverage, especially down the arms. We've got like a half sleeve. We've got the collared little V-neck, faux buttons here. Also has elastic right there to bring it in at the waist. And then of course pockets. So, and it's kind of like a cream color with black, but overall absolutely love this print. And let me show you how I'd style this one. Okay, and here's how I would style the outfit. So you could add a super cute black stretchy waist belt to it. I put on some gorgeous gold chunky bracelets with it as well. And to finish it off, I'll just pair my cute little cognac hobo bag with it. And you're all set. So this dress is, I mean, I like navy blue quite a bit. I love the little overlay with the embroidery on it as well. So I think this could be worn to quite a few different occasions, because you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You know, it can be casual or it can be a little bit elevated. Elastic here at the waist kind of gives it a little bit of an empire waist. Pockets, of course, because you know BloomChic doesn't miss on the pockets. And it is a midi length as well, which you know has been my favorite length recently. Let me come in a little closer so you can see. And let me show you the embroidery a little bit more. And then it's just a, again, solid kind of silky, probably polyester fabric underneath with the mesh overlay. And this one, again, if I haven't said already, is a size 4. And let me show you how to style it. All right, so this is another piece from BloomChic. This is just kind of like a little black over piece. I wouldn't say cardigan because it's not like a knitted fabric, which I feel like cardigans are, but it's kind of like just like a jersey t-shirt material, 3/4 length sleeves here. So good little piece, just for great for like covering up if you don't want to show your arms, throw it on over a dress, tank tops if you're wearing it with jeans. So just kind of more of a basic piece to have in your wardrobe in general. Not necessarily how I would style this, to be honest, but I wanted to show you something different than what I usually show you. So again, this is a great little over piece if you just wanted, you know, something easy to toss on over any kind of dress or add to an outfit. Now, since we're getting into the fall season, I did pick out this adorable sweater from BloomChic. Now, it is far too hot right now to be wearing this, but I had to show you guys. So I do love the color blocking, the navy blue, the cream, and then the terracotta. Also, as you can see, has a hood. And it is big hip friendly, so you can see it definitely will close. It's very like a pretty stretchy material as well. Let me come in here so you can see it a little bit more. And it just has one button. Honestly, I would not button it. I would just leave her open, okay? I don't know why there's just one random button. That's kind of odd, but the rest of it is adorable. Okay, so this one is a little bit different than the other kind of similar style black one. This is also 100% cotton. This is a size 4. It does run a little bit big. Keep that in mind. That is kind of the style for this type of dress though. Has pockets, of course. And let me come in so you can see kind of the detail of it. Again, pockets. This one, it does have, these straps are adjustable, and then it has that kind of overall little snappy hook and snap, or whatever the heck you call it. So this one, I put a different color shirt under it since we're heading into the fall season. Even though I'm roasting right now for you guys, I did the long sleeve shirt with it to kind of show you how it could transition into the fall season. And with this one, I paired a little pair of just pointed toe black flats with it. And let me show you how I finished styling this one. Okay, so since it was a little big, I put a little waist belt on with it. This one is one I think I got from BloomChic. Don't sleep on BloomChic's belts. One, they are super affordable. They're like $8 to $10 a piece, whereas like Torrid's like $30+ for the same thing. It also has elastic, and I tried to keep the silver, like the metals, the same here. And then I just paired a olive green bag with it as well. And then of course the black flat. So you could, with this kind of outfit, you could do sneakers with it, you could do flats, you could do a cute little booty with it. A lot of things you can do with it because it's just very kind of plain and simple. Okay, so to style this one, I wanted to do something different than just the denim jacket. So I have a black blazer. This is from Amazon. It's true to size. It is stretchy. I will link it down below. It's fantastic. I think it goes really well with the actual jumpsuit. Helps to elevate it a little bit as well, especially if you were wearing this to work or something like that. And then I just have like a little gold sandal on with it. I did put on the cognac waist belt to bring it in and give us some shape and just a little something extra as well. I've got my cognac hobo bag with it, also from Amazon. This is a little bracelet stack that I also picked up from Amazon. Now it does come with this one as well, but I'm here by myself, so I couldn't get it on. But isn't that adorable? So I will say I do have smaller wrists. So I don't have the standard plus size bigger wrists. The plus size bracelets always fall off my hand. I say it's like the only skinny part of me. So if you do have bigger wrists, these are made for normal size wrists. These are not going to fit a plus size wrist. So just keep that in mind. But the bangles that I got, I also want to show you guys. So comes in a 3-pack. These do fit loose on me. So those could definitely fit a bigger wrist. And then I do have more accessories coming. So I did have somebody in the comments who, girl called me out a little bit. And you know what? I appreciate it, because she was kind of saying, she's like, I love the way, like, when you style things, but what I've noticed is you kind of keep using the same things. And that is true. I have kept using the same things, kind of the same sandals, the same shoes, same necklaces, a lot of the times the denim, the light denim jacket. And the reason for that is because when I was featuring my other stuff that I have, and I have a ton of accessories, a ton of clothing, period, guys, it's insane. But I try not to feature things that you guys can't buy, because I kept getting comments like, oh, that's so cute, where'd you get that? Well, it's from Lane Bryant 10 years ago, like, you're never gonna find it. You know what I mean? And so I decided to do, like, I'll be doing an accessory haul, I think, soon, to kind of show you guys what I've picked up. But I'm trying to pick up some new things, such as this blazer, these stack bracelets, the other big bangles, stuff like that, to kind of bring some other elements into my styling that you guys can actually buy. Like the other denim jacket I featured in this video, that is my denim jacket from 10+ years ago from Lane Bryant. Now, they might have a similar style, and maybe Torrid might have a similar style, but that particular jacket I can't link because it's super old. Now, they last forever. That's the thing with Lane Bryant, is you're gonna pay a premium for it, but it's gonna last you for, 10+ years. Like, I've worn the bejesus out of that thing and it still looks fine. Anyway, off my soapbox about my accessories, but yes, trying to do just a little bit of a different kind of styles to show you guys more ways to style things. So thank you. I forgot your name in the comments because I can't find it now, but thank you for calling me out, and I will try to give you some other options besides my standard looks, you know? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the haul as much as I did filming it. I think there's just a lot of great pieces in this haul. My personal favorite probably has to be the rust dress. I was eyeballing that on their website, and then it came as like part of what they could send me, and I was like, say less, yes. So that is probably one of my favorite pieces in the haul. Also, the jumpsuit I think was really a cute piece that's just very different than what we normally see just in general, which I appreciate. And then again, I wanted to show you guys a different way of styling it with a blazer rather than with just a good denim jacket. So trying to give you guys some different options. The blazer though, okay, Amazon, like I don't remember the brand on Amazon, but it's linked down below. But I was looking for, again, plus size blazers that where I could feature it, but you guys can actually get the item. I love the material. It's very stretchy. Like a lot of blazers sometimes are just very tight and like there's no stretch to them and they're uncomfortable. That is super stretchy, very comfortable. Also, you can just tell the fabric of it is, it's not gonna fade or anything like that. So definitely recommend that one. And I will be on the lookout for some other styles because I know longer blazers are in style where that is kind of a more, it's not cropped, but it's a bit shorter on the torso than a lot of the blazers that are currently in fashion. The denim I also really liked. Again, I could have sized down to a 26, but overall the fit was nice, the stretch was nice, the wash was great, and I felt like I could get behind that straight leg denim. Rather than a lot of what I've tried, it's too much, or maybe I'm just getting used to it. I don't know. But I've talked about my struggles with denim and converting back to a wider leg denim rather than my skinny jeans, which I absolutely adore. And the other dress, the black and white dress, I mean, I knew I was going to love that from the second I saw it online. That's definitely my style. You know, I love a midi length. I think you can kind of dress that up, dress it down. It's great for wear to work or more kind of professional settings, but also you could wear that to a wedding. You could wear that to brunch. You could, like, so many uses for that dress for so many different occasions. So that one was amazing as well. So comment down below which piece was your favorite, or if you just didn't like any, that's totally fine too. You know, you can't win them all. So again, if you're interested, the links are down below. Don't forget to use the discount code down below as well, because that will save you 15% off. And that is it, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? Join the Thick Girl gang, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.